What's up, everybody? So I know you're probably all like, where the fuck is Legend? He hasn't posted in like 5 days. Yeah, I know. The reason behind that is because I've been waiting for like a week for a replacement receiver. My Devention RX703 or some shit took a shit on me. During a small crash, I smacked the pavement too hard, I guess, and it snapped a little board on it. So I had to put in an order for a new one. Instead of just getting the same one, I ended up going with a PPM receiver because I just recently got a Lux V2 flight controller, which has the MPU 6000 chip in it, and I'm hoping that that will cure some of the oscillations that I've been having in some of my videos, which a lot of you have been very helpful with. Thank you. So yeah, that is basically why. That, and I have a family and a full-time job and yada yada yada. Today is a little bit of a special video for me, at least, because it is my first vloggy style video. So yeah, this is me. This is the guy you've been watching for 2 months. Some of you just tuned into my channel and are probably like, well, who the fuck is Legend? Hi. So today I decided, since I'm waiting for replacement parts, and you guys are waiting for some sort of content, even if it's just a picture of kittens and puppies or whatever the fuck, I decided to go ahead and do a video of my setup and all the stuff that I use and some of the things I used to use and why I use the shit I use now. Does that make any sense? And also, at the end of the video, there is going to be a special announcement, which I'm super excited to announce to you guys. In any case, let's get right to it. What the fuck? This works for everyone else. Great, my first vlog. Okay, so this is my rig. It is a Martian II X220. I've got the Emax RS2205s 2300 kV motors. I fucking love these motors. I actually started out with some shitty little Racer Star. I think they were the Racer Star S2204 2300 kV. They're like $8 motors. I spent 40 bucks or some shit with the shipping to get them here. Yeah, they got me off the ground and they were great for like a month, and then I crashed into some cement and it totally fucked up one of the motors. So obviously I needed to replace them. And the first chance I got, I ended up getting the Emax because I was all over the internet looking at reviews on the most, well, I guess budget-friendly, powerful motors you can get right now. And the Emax, no, it's not the top, like what, a Brother Hobby or something like that, but it is a super reliable, super durable motor, and I have had an absolute freaking blast flying with it. They have the Dow Cyclone T5046Cs, and I actually have an extra set there because I go through them like fucking toilet paper. Anyway, these haven't had a flight on them yet. They're fresh. As I said in the beginning, I am waiting on a Devention RX705 receiver that looks exactly like this one. This one, however, was sent to me fucked up. I don't know what the problem is. I'm pretty sure it is fried somehow from the factory. I plugged it in with my Lux V2 flight controller and it just was absolutely not getting any power, which tells me it's fried. I tried literally everything and it's just not getting power. So anyway, I emailed those guys. I actually bought a replacement and it will be here tomorrow, and then this one is going to be sent back to them for a full refund. It has the Runcam Swift 2 in it. It's not a stock lens, obviously. This is the GoPro lens that the whole FPV community is crazy about. It's got the GoPro Hero 5 Session, which anyone that's been a subscriber for more than a couple weeks knows that I actually was using this piece of shit before. This is the Polaroid Cube. This basically was enough to get me started with the whole YouTube video thing, but after a while I noticed that the quality just was not there, and people just weren't subscribing to my videos even though they would see them, and I just kind of attributed that to the quality. People want to see 1080p. This thing claims 1080p, but it's actually like 360, 720, some bullshit like that. It's just, it's not good. 60 bucks, I mean, that's what you get for 60 bucks. This, however, is the crowning jewel of FPV HD video recording. So yeah, I switched to the GoPro Hero 5 Session for obvious reasons. It's just super good quality. It's got super view. It can record in 4K. It takes voice commands and all this other cool technological shit that all the new things can do. As I mentioned, the Lux V2, I have not had a chance to fly with it yet because obviously my fucking receiver's not here yet, but it should be here tomorrow, and I'm super stoked about that. And I will have more flight videos coming out as soon as I get that installed, which should be easy because it's just this little guy right here. That's right. Anyway, so yeah, the VTX. The VTX was probably a generic Eachine, really. I originally had an Eachine VTX and it burnt out, so I got a replacement, and that one burnt out too, and I was just like, you know what, fuck this, I'm gonna try something else. And I ran across the Wolfwhoop 600 milliwatt VTX, and so far, so good. It's great, no complaints. It's got a stock little antenna on it because I screwed up my cloverleafs. I don't even know where it's at out there in my mess. It's just all out of whack and my signal was all fuzzy, so I ended up putting back on one of these. I have the other one on my goggles still, which I'll get to here in a second. Anyway, the PDB is a Maytek 3-4S, and it has 5 volt and 12 volt capabilities. And the reason why I have that on there is because anyone that knows these frames knows that this PDB sucks major donkey dicks. It does not have the 5 volt or 12 volt, and I really didn't want to have to put a UVEC on this one, which I had on my original shitty frame before the replacement, and yeah, that is solder, super glue. Let's just say I've had to fix this thing a few times. Not because it's completely broken, but because I was learning, my soldering skills sucked, I burnt things, and yeah, basic beginner mistakes. So I ended up getting a brand new frame, put all the bells and whistles on this one. It's a lot cleaner than my other build used to be. I kind of figured all that out too as I went. Again, this is all a learning experience for this hobby. You can't just dive right in and expect to know every little thing. It takes time. It takes countless hours of watching videos like mine to figure out what you want and how to fix something, and you all know this. Anyone in this community knows all these great resources that we have to learn this type of stuff. I think that's pretty much it on the setup. Oh, the ESCs, you know, the second most freaking important thing on these things. Makerfire 30 amp BL Heli S ESCs running D-Shot. They work great. I have no freaking complaints on these, and again, all this stuff is going to be in the description anyway, so if I'm moving too quick, just go ahead and thumb through it and you can read everything I have and use. I am running the Tattu 4S 1300 mAh 75C, focus, 75C. I love those batteries. Those were pretty much my first, you know, real 4S battery. I had been using some off-brand stuff I was finding on Banggood, and they were just not holding up. And then I stumbled across these. I don't remember what pilot I saw, but he used these, and I ended up taking a chance on them, and I am absolutely not disappointed. And a little bit of cool news, I'm actually sponsored by these guys in the smallest form, I will say that. It's not like a full ride type thing where they just send me batteries and stuff to test, but it is a bit of a sponsorship program where I do get discounts in their store and special promotions and stuff like that, which I still think is super freaking cool because I didn't even have to do that, but I guess they liked my content enough to give it to me. And Tattu, I love you and thank you for that. Let's see, the Devention Devo 7 is the transmitter I use, and I use this because, for one, I had gotten this with a ready-to-fly copter, the Walkera Rodeo 110. Great little freaking copter, but within the first month, I slammed that little guy into the cement, and I hadn't been able to fly it since. Luckily, these remotes are great. You can just pick up a Devention receiver, one that works preferably, and you can plug that into any type of these guys and it should work just fine, as long as you have the version that the flight controller can handle, like PPM or PWM. So yeah, great remote, no problems, no signal dropouts or anything like that. It has excellent range, or at least as far as I need to go, because I'm just really flying up over trees in close proximity anyway, most of my videos, so it's not a big deal to not be able to go like all the way to the fucking moon or something like that. So yeah. Eachine 007 goggles. This was my first headgear, and I still use these to this day because these things work great. They have awesome screen, they have an awesome display. I don't have any problem seeing anything, especially with having a GoPro lens. It just makes the field of view so much better. The range on this is great, no dropouts, anything like that. Again, I don't go that far away from myself anyway, so I never really need that much signal. This thing is great. I obviously learned early on that you can't have fun unless you can charge multiple batteries at the same time. And in order to do that, you need something like this. This is an Onyx 255 AC/DC dual charger with balancing for lipos and other types of batteries. I only use it for lipos. It's got two sides to it, so if I wanted, I could have two of those little guys right there or on either side and charge a crap load of batteries at the same time. I really only use like 6 anyway, so I just need this one. And on this side, I have this wired up so that I can charge my transmitter battery. I had to make some minor adjustments to be able to do that. So yeah, that side is pretty much dedicated to my transmitter batteries, and this is for my lipos, my 4S lipos. Okay, what do we got? Shitty little soldering iron from Walmart. Various tools and standoffs. Those things come in super handy. Marine shrink. Use those on your ESCs or whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, that's all I've got for you. Stay tuned. I do have that receiver coming tomorrow, and I will have it installed that same day, and hopefully I'll be out somewhere flying and recording some videos and have some time to edit this weekend so that I can get another flight video out there. That special announcement that I promised you, I am doing a little bit of a giveaway. I am going to be giving away a Martian II X220 frame. Once I hit 150 subscribers, I'm gonna pick one of you guys at random, and that lucky person is gonna get the Martian II X220 frame. I hope you enjoy it. I've enjoyed it. It's gotten me this far. They're super durable. Who needs an alien 5-inch when honestly you're gonna break it eventually, and that's like $100 compared to $30. So, you know, I figure there's a lot of beginners out there that definitely have a shot at this, and I think it would make a great frame for you to start with on your first build, and I'd be more than happy to be the person that helped you along with that. So if you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. Leave a comment down in the comments section if you liked it. Give me a little bit of criticism, because you know what, this is my first vlog, the first of many. I enjoyed doing it. It was actually easier than I thought, because you know, I'm talking to a phone for one, and the judgment hasn't been here yet, so I guess I'll wait for the comments. But anyway, like and subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for new videos to come in the future. See ya.